Morning, everyone. It's May, what is it? May the 22nd today. I'm out here checking my bees at the location that I showed you, probably 2 weeks ago. This is a setup of 3 hives out on my wife's grandfather's property that we have down in southern type of Minnesota. I'm going to go out here and check these. I actually hived these last week. These are part of the nukes that I did. And let's go in and take a look at these bees, see what they've got going on. All right, let's get into these next hives. We're going to take a look at them. This one's got glued out. A little help there. Sugar left from the winter, melt it off, open very gently. Some of you might have noticed I'm not using smoke. I don't really like using smoke. I know a lot of people say it calms it down. If you're seeing me use smoke, that means that I have probably a hive that's a little more aggressive, and I want to get them to settle down a little bit. A little wild comb here. Use off of that. Pull that off. Got in my collection. Not as many bees up on the top on this one. But like I said, this is a dead out, so they are up here foraging for food. And we've had rain the last 2 days. Probably a little bit hungry. Why you always take a bucket or bring a pail, because you never know if you're going to be cleaning off wax. Because you want to try to keep everything as clean as possible in the hive and as neat as possible. All right, we have a good queen here because I have Brew both sides of that frame, so she is laying. Look at one more. Guys. Okay. I think I'm good with this side. Get out there. Come on. Come on, guys. Alright, let's get this hive back together. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to come over here and take a look at these frames here. See if we got anything getting built. Nothing on those frames. But what I'm going to do is double check we don't have Brew in this frame here. I'm going to stick right in there. Just doing a little musical adjustment to see if I can encourage bees to start filling out those frames. And those frames right now don't have anything on them. And my ultimate goal is to get it to the point where these all are about 80 to 90% full of nectar next fall. Alright, take that off. Alright, there's another hive done. As you can see, it doesn't really take that long to check a hive. unless you've got issues. Make sure my front's open a little bit. All right, now let's get to this last hive. See what we got going on in here. Ooh, look at the bees in here. All right. Lift this up a little bit. A lot of bees. Well, it looks like they're just kind of cleaning things up. We'll sit that down over here. Got pollen in there. So if we look, you can kind of see the pollen in the bottom there, or what some people call bee bread. But if you look at the shininess of this one here, you can see we got a lot of pollen and probably a little nectar in there. I get to the middle here. These queens seem to be going right to the third or fourth frame in. So let's just take a look at this frame here. Oh yeah. A lot of drone tone on this one. And there they are. Got a good laying queen there. All right. I think we're good on these hives. So they are doing what they're supposed to do. Now we're just going to try to get these frames, you know, like I said before, 80 to 90% full. And then we'll be putting on the queen extruders and putting on super. And then you'll start to see kind of how the differences in the hives, what the size is. Like I said, these are high bodies. You have an entrance reducer, which reduces the amount of opening to the front of the bees. So it allows the bees to be able to defend themselves a little better. I'm just going to pull that one out a little more. That's got a little wider opening on it. I'm just going to pull this one out a little bit. Bees are probably going to come out a little bit. I'm going to switch this around. It's a little bigger opening because we're starting to hit some warm weather here. Now you know what? I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. And it looks like we've got a bunch of trash that's in here. Take some of that out. And we'll give them a little bigger opening. And the reason why you do that is because of this warm weather. It's going to get warm in these hives. And as you can see, the sun coming right down on top of them. So